I always just want to be doing my best and a part of an organization that is very mission aligned. I want to work with people that also want to change the world. Hi, I'm Caitlin McCloskey. I am a process engineer at Sublime Systems, which is a climate startup in Boston working to decarbonize cement. Cement production makes up about 8% of the world's annual emissions. To make cement, you have to use a rock called limestone that has calcium and carbon. To get the calcium out of that rock, you have to heat it up to 1500 degrees Celsius in a kiln. When you burn that rock to get the calcium, CO2 is released. Sublime is trying to eliminate both of those streams of emissions by using rocks that don't have any carbon in them with acids and bases instead of a kiln.
One element that is exciting about Sublime, their technology could have an element of circularity and reduce the amount of mining that happens for limestone.
Our goal is to eventually build our own cement plants to distribute our green cement around the world. So right now we are in Sublime's pilot plant. So whenever the product comes out of the reactor, it comes out in the form of what's called a slurry, which is a mixture of solid and liquid. So we have to separate those into just the solid and just the liquid. And we do that with this filter press. You can kind of think about this as one big giant coffee filter. Each of the plates has a filter cloth, and this is what is going to catch the solid. We depressurize it, and then we're able to open up these plates, and the solid is in the form of a cake, and we scrape it off into these buckets. I can show you how to do that. I'm just depressurizing the filter press right now. This plate is like 400 pounds. Not an exaggeration. All right, let's get this ready. So you can see the solid has built up on the filter cloths, and it forms this cake that we drop. So once I drop all these cakes into these bins, these will go to the dryers and then grinders, and then it'll come out as a fine dry powder. This white material is what we usually expect to get out of the reactor, and this is typically what we make. Going through my climate job search, I honestly felt very alone. I didn't have a lot of resources to understand how to even go about finding a job at a climate startup. Friends and I started a company called College to Climate, which helps college kids find jobs in climate. For someone who doesn't know where they want to start in climate, I would say just start by educating yourself. And slowly you'll start to recognize some of the technology, some of the companies, and then that can help direct where you might want to go. It's easy to forget the big picture or the goal. You have to step back every so often and think, why am I doing this? And just think of the massive impact that this could have. That makes me feel really good and lucky to make such a difference.